I'm Julia Palmer, and I'm best known as a networking strategist. And what that means is I align a networking strategy to your business outcomes. Now, my background is sponsorship, so I've worked all around the world in nearly every single industry sector. Things like oil and gas, pulp and paper, financial markets, telcos. I've been to thousands of events where I've helped people connect with their right audiences. The one thing that I've realised is they haven't taken the time to learn and align a networking strategy. So that's what I'm all about, and I'm passionate about teaching that to business owners. So boot camp is really important because it's going to focus on the core skills. Now, as we know, networking is one of those skills it actually needs to be learnt. It's one thing that we're expected to do, but we actually really don't know how to do it. So what my clients tell me is that they have trouble, for example, if you look at a whole room full of people, what do you do? How do you start a conversation? What are the types of things that you're going to talk about? And more importantly, how are you going to leave a conversation to make sure you're connecting with other really useful contacts at that event to make something out of it, so to get better results basically. So what we're going to do is actually have a boot camp version of a very practical session where we're going to invite all the attendees along just prior to the cocktail event coming afterwards. So you're going to learn the core skills that you need to be able to execute at the event. So if you've ever been not confident or a bit uncomfortable with networking, then make sure you come along so that you can actually learn some really practical skills to help you get better results. The session that I'm going to be running at Business Bootcamp is called High-End Networking. It's going to cover 3 very practical areas: how you attract, how you leverage, and how you retain networking relationships. So firstly, with attracting, we need to make sure that we're in the right rooms to begin with. There's no point wasting your time as a small business owner networking in the wrong places. So we're going to cover some key advice there to make sure that not only you're better prepared, but that you're in the right place to begin with. In terms of leverage, well, there's so much that happens with your verbal and your non-verbal communication that's going to impact if you can actually create that connection. Things like, when do I give that business card out? And what do I say to lead to that really detailed answer that I'm looking for to help to qualify this person? In terms of retaining relationships, well, what we know is most people don't follow up after a networking event. And so what we want to look at is really good strategies to actually keep you top of mind, to make sure that the effort that you put into your networking actually leads to real business results. So if you're serious about getting networking aligned to your marketing strategy and making sure that you really do get better results from all the activity that you're doing, come and join me at a really practical session called High-End Networking. It's going to be just before the cocktail party, so we're going to make sure you have all the tools and techniques ready to get the best out of the event that evening. Make sure that you're confident, make sure that you're comfortable, and make sure that you actually really enjoy your networking experience. So I'll see you there.